In rotational dynamics, first part is circular motion. First part, definition of circular motion. Okay, the motion of object along the circumference of a circle is known as circular motion. Okay, आता इथं diagram here OA represents the position of particle. If suppose A is at the particle, position of particle is at A. See this diagram. Initial position of the particle is A. Then OA represents the position of a particle performing circular motion. Therefore, is known as the radius vector or position vector. First, what is by circular motion? The motion of object along the circumference of a circle is called as a circular motion, and the vector which represents the position of particle performing circular motion is known as the radius vector or position vector. Now see here in a diagram, A is the initial part of the particle, B is the final position, then theta is angular displacement after time t, r is the radius of circle, and s is the length of an arc. S is the length of an arc, angular displacement. Now this angle theta, the angular displacement is defined as the angle traced by radius vector at the center of the circle. Angular displacement is the angle traced by the radius vector at the center of the circle. Next point. Now, as we know that by the mathematics, S is equal to r theta, where the particle performing circular motion from A to B, see here, A to B in a short interval of time delta t describes the arc of a length delta s, then the angle traced by the radius vector at the center is delta theta. Therefore, delta theta is equal to S is equal to r theta, then theta is S upon r, delta theta is equal to delta S upon r, delta S is equal to delta theta into r. Imagine the axis of rotation, right hand thumb rule. Imagine the axis of rotation held in a right hand in such a way that this is shown in the diagram. Now I will give the axis of rotation here in the hand. I will provide one axis of rotation here in the hand. Okay, now here we will give the axis of rotation in a hand. Now a particle performing axis of imagine a axis of rotation to be held in a right hand with the fingers curved around it. The thumb outstretched, this thumb which is outstretched, the thumb outstretched, it shows the direction of motion of particle performing circular motion, and the fingers are curved around the direction of particle performing circular motion. Then the outstretched thumb gives the direction of angular displacement. Now see here, this is the thumb, fingers, and this is a outstretched thumb. Okay, now angular velocity. Okay, now omega is equal to limit delta t tends to 0, delta theta upon delta t, instantaneous velocity, angular instantaneous velocity. Vector omega is equal to vector delta t upon delta derivative of theta with respect to t. Now omega is equal to theta upon t. Now what is SI unit? Radian per second. Dimensions are L0, M0, t raised to -1. Now angular acceleration. Now rate of change of displacement with respect to time is known as angular acceleration. The rate of change of displacement with respect to time is known as acceleration. The rate of change of angular displacement with respect to time is known as angular acceleration. Okay, the average angular acceleration is defined as the rate of change of angular displacement. Okay, then alpha is equal to omega 0 is the initial velocity, omega is final velocity at the time difference t, then omega minus omega 0 upon t minus t0 is omega upon omega t, delta omega upon delta t, then alpha is equal to d omega by dt, derivative of omega with respect to t. What is SI unit? Radian per second square, and dimensions are L0, M0, t raised to -t. See here, angular displacement, angular velocity, and angular acceleration. Now the part comes uniform motion and non-uniform motion. difference between uniform motion and non-uniform motion. The uniform motion, the movement of body is along the straight line with the constant speed. Non-uniform, the movement of the body along the straight line with variable speed. The uniform motion, the body covers equal distance in equal interval of time. Means if it is covered 5 km in first 1 hour, then second 1 hour again it complete the 5 km only. Okay, that is known as the uniform speed. In this type of motion, non-uniform type of motion, the body does not cover the equal distance in equal interval of time. Now next point, the speed of object is similar to the actual speed, then the speed of object is different from the actual speed. Speed of object is similar to the actual speed and speed of the object is different. Speed is different and velocity is different. The graph between distance and time is always shows the straight line, and the graph between distance and time it shows the curved line. For example, see here, if I draw this, it's a straight line. We start from initial, it is curve, like increasing or decreasing, either increasing curve or decreasing curve. Okay, or now see one example here, solid example. A fan is rotating at 90 rotation per minute. It is switch off. Suddenly it is switch off. After it stops after 21 revolution. Fan बंद केल्यानंतर लगेच नाही थांबत. It stop after 21 rotation. Calculate the time taken by it to stop, assuming the frictional torque is a constant. N0 is equal to 90 rotation per minute. Frequency त्याची 1.5 rotation per second divided by 60 केला, rotation per minute divided by 60 केलं, we get 1.5 rotation per minute. Omega 0 is 2 pi n0, that is 2 pi into 1.5 means 3 by 2. We get 2 to get cancelled, 3 pi radian per second. Now angle through which the blade of a fan while moving the theta is a 2 pi n. Theta is what? Angular displacement. Theta is equal to 2 pi n. 2 pi n is 21 is given here. 21 revolution. It stops after 21 revolution, that is n. Okay, that is 42 pi radian. Then omega 0, the fan stop. Omega is omega 0. Okay, then the equation is kinematic equation. Alpha is equal to acceleration is equal to change in displacement with respect to time. Okay, therefore, okay, now we get the, we want time here, therefore and that is equal to omega square minus omega 0 square upon 2 theta. Then we get 0 minus 3 pi square upon t is equal to 0 minus 2 pi 3 pi square divided by 2 theta, 2 into 42 pi. When we solve, we get the answer how much? Theta is equal to 28 seconds. Okay, now next part, come here. Centripetal force and centrifugal force. Centripetal force, the force is towards the center, and centrifugal is away from the center. It's towards the center, and this is away from the center. Okay, at every instant is directed radially towards the center of the path, and it is away from the path. It is a real force and it is pseudo force. Okay, it is a real force and it is pseudo force. Now, application of uniform circular motion. First, the vehicle along the horizontal circular track. Horizontal circular track. How many forces are acting on it? See, a section of bar is there. Okay, now how many forces are acting on it? See here. First, frictional force. The radius is r. Frictional force towards the center. Normal is away and weight is mg. For balancing forces, the upward force normal reaction n is balanced by the weight mg, and frictional force is provided the necessary centripetal force mv square upon r. Okay, mg gives balance the normal reaction is balanced by the weight, and necessary centripetal force is given by centripetal force. Necessary centripetal centripetal force is given by force of friction. Okay, now we divide equation 2 by 1. What we get, Fs upon N is equal to mv square upon r divided by mg. Both are get cancelled. V square upon rg. Fs is equal to V square upon rg. Then Fs is equal to mu s into N. Then we get mu s from, is a basic frictional formula. Okay, the basic frictional formula. Now Fs is equal to mu s into N. We put mu s into N, and then get cancelled. V square upon rg. V square is equal to mu s rg. The maximum velocity is v s rg, under root mu s rg. Okay, now next point, well, mouth का कुआं, well or wall of death. सिंपल आहे, काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही. बघा इथे हा वॉल ऑफ डेथ. आता एक गाडी जर इथे फिरत असेल, while a vehicle is moving in this circular direction. Okay, necessary centripetal force is N here, normal reaction, and the tension in the string and tension in the tension to the wall and weight mg. The vehicle is not coming down. Okay, now mg is equal to Fs. Vehicle is not coming down means this is force Fs and mg are both are balanced. Mg is equal to Fs. Now necessary centripetal force is provided by normal reaction, and necessary centripetal force is provided by normal reaction, mv square upon r. Now N is equal to mv square upon r, but Fs is less than mu s into N. Fs is less than mu s into N. Then Fs and normal reaction is mg, and what is N is mv square upon r. Mm get cancelled. G is less than equal to mu s v square upon r. Okay, then rg upon mu s is less than v square. Then v square is greater than equal to rg upon mu s. Then v is greater than under root rg upon mu s. Therefore minimum is greater than or equal to that. That means minimum is rg upon mu s, where r is radius of the wall, g is acceleration due to gravity, mu s of a force, and frictional between the wall of the wall and the well. Okay, next, why the banking of road is required? Because see here, one question is there, the motorcyclist is to be treated as a point mass, is to undertake horizontal circles inside a cylindrical wall of a well of inner radius 4 meter. The coefficient of static friction between the tires and the wall is of 0.4. Calculate the minimum speed and frequency necessarily is perform his stunt. Use g is equal to 10 meter per second square. Okay, v minimum is under root rg upon mu s, under root 4 into 10 upon 0.4, that is 10 meter per second. Okay, n. Okay, v velocity upon circumference, v upon 2 pi r. Okay, per minute. Then we put into minute only. Okay, that is 4.4 revolutions per second. Okay, why banking of road is required? As we know that v is equal to under root mu s rg. Now necessary centripetal force is not sufficient. Necessary centripetal force is not sufficient to give necessary frictional force. Mu s is not sufficient to provide necessary centripetal force for a circular motion. That's why we required extra force to balance the centripetal force. Therefore we need a banking of roads. Okay, now see here, definition: the process of raising of outer edge of the road over the inner edge. The process of raising of, this is the first question that can be asked in your examination, so we go slow here. The process of raising the outer edge of a road over the inner edge. The process of raising the outer edge over the inner edge. आतापर्यंत जे झालं ते, it is 11th revision except the mouth का कुआं, the wall of the death. Okay, so we go slow from here. The process of raising the outer edge of the road over the inner edge through the certain angle is called the banking of road. The process of raising the outer edge of the road over the inner edge. See, if I draw here outer edge of the road, this is a road, this is the outer edge and this is the inner edge. Means if the circular is like that, this is the inner wall, it is the outer wall, means inner edge and outer edge. Okay, inner edge and outer edge means this edge is having something elevation. This elevation is shown here. Okay, this elevation is shown here. This is inner edge of a road and this is outer edge of the road. Okay, this is inner edge and this is outer edge of the road. Okay, is known as banking of roads. The angle made by the surface of a road with the horizontal surface is called angle of banking. This theta is known as angle of banking. Now, which one forces are required here? Vertically, first is N here, normal reaction, weight mg, and acceleration towards the center v square upon r. Centripetal acceleration v square upon r. Centripetal force mv square upon r. Now this having the two balancing forces, two components, vertically upward and vertically downward, it is v n cos theta and n sin theta. Okay, now applied force here, Fs, having the two component f cos theta and f sin theta. Okay, see here, n cos theta, n sin theta, and f sin theta, f cos theta. Okay, this is f. Now vertically up downward mg. Okay, see here, mg is the weight of vehicle, n is a normal reaction, f is a frictional force, centripetal acceleration is v square upon r, f cos theta horizontal component of frictional force, n sin theta horizontal component of vertical component of frictional force, n cos theta vertical component of normal force, n sin theta horizontal component of normal force. Okay, now here we go for derivation directly. Now balancing their forces. See here, particularly f sin theta plus f cos theta gives mv square upon r. See here, f sin theta plus f cos theta gives mv square upon r. F sin theta n sin theta plus f cos theta gives centripetal force mv square upon r, and these two are balanced one. Okay, gives mv square upon r. See here, gives mv square upon r. mv square upon r is f sin n sin theta plus f cos theta. Now vertically n cos theta is equal to mg plus downward, which forces are there? Mg plus f sin theta. Then n cos theta minus f sin theta is mg. Now dividing both mv square upon r upon mg, divide, keep as it is, get cancelled, v square upon rg. V square upon rg is equal to n cos theta plus f sin theta plus f cos theta upon n cos theta minus f sin theta. Now but fm is equal to mu s into n. V square is equal to rg into now put here force mu s into n. N we write as force upon n. Okay, now n cos theta divided by here f. See here, f upon n is equal to mu s. Take f cos theta common. What we get? Here only mu s, here only cos, sin upon cos tan, and then cancel, sin upon cos upon cos 1, and f sin theta, f get cancelled, sin upon cos tan. Okay, this is tan theta. V max is equal to under root rg into mu s plus tan theta upon 1 minus mu s tan theta. Okay, if theta is 0, if tan theta is 0, then theta is 0, tan theta is 0, then rg is equal to mu s into mu s upon 1 minus mu s. Okay, that is mu rg. Okay, if mu s is 0, then rg tan theta. Okay, there are the different conditions. Theta is equal to tan inverse of v square upon rg. Now see here, once again I will help you. See, this is a normal reaction of a, this is a normal reaction having the two components n cos theta and sin theta, and this is the force having the two components f cos theta and f sin theta, vertical and horizontal. Now see the balancing here. Necessary centripetal force is given by f cos theta plus n sin theta, and this n cos theta is balanced by the two forces f sin theta and mg. These two reaction, just divide it and find the value of v and theta. Find the value of v and theta. Very simple one, but in example we have to write this all details. Weight is mg, n is a normal reaction, the components are which one, f cos theta is horizontal component, f sin theta is vertical component. Okay, normal reaction, n cos theta is vertical, n sin theta is horizontal. We have to write all the things. Okay, we require the practice. Practice is the लिहिता येईल. थोडंसं रिवाइज करूयात. फर्स्ट पॉइंट काय होतं? motion of object along the circle. Circumference of a circle is called as circular motion. The vector which represents the position of the particle is known as the position vector or radius vector. The angle traced by the radius vector at the center of the circle is known as the angular displacement. Then is theta is measured in radian. Okay, what is angular velocity omega is d omega by d theta by dt. Then what is alpha is d omega by dt. What is SI unit of omega? Radian per second. What is SI unit of acceleration? Radian per second square. Dimensions L0 M0 t minus 1. Either dimensions are L0 M0 t minus 2. Now next, uniform motion and non-uniform motion. What is uniform motion? The movement of a body is along the state and constant speed. Is don't have a constant speed. Uniform motion, it covers the equal distance in equal interval of time. Non-uniform, it is not happening. The speed of object is similar to the actual speed, but it is not here in non-uniform. The graph is always a straight line. Here is a curve. There is type of the motion has the zero acceleration. There is no acceleration. In uniform motion, it has a certain acceleration. Okay, now this is the example. You have to do it. They are given solution. Centripetal and centrifugal force. Towards the center is the centripetal. Away from the center is the centrifugal. It is the real force. It is a pseudo force. And it is always directed towards the center. It is directed away from the center. Okay, now for a normal circular motion, the forces involved in that is mg vertically downward. This is the radius r. Fs, force of friction towards the center, and this Fs is provided the necessary centripetal force and is balanced by the mg. When we divide it, what we get Fs upon n is mu s. Mu s is equal to v square upon rg. V square is equal to mu s rg. Now v maximum speed we get under root mu s rg, but value of mu s is r is same for the given road r. The radius of curvature of a circular path is remains constant. G is remain constant. What is independent variable is mu s. Here what is a variable is mu s. If force of friction is very less, then speed will be very less. That's why we required the angle of banking. Now the wall of death. Now see here, in the wall of death, the normal reaction with the force of friction and mg. Now it is not slipping down. That means Fs is balanced by the mg and n gives the necessary centripetal force. Okay, when we do this, what is the minimum speed we required is rj upon mu s. Okay, now necessary for banking of force, because only frictional force is not sufficient. And next thing is angle of banking. The angle of banking of a road means what? The where it gone? The process of raising the outer edge of the road over the inner edge is known as the banking of road. Okay, the angle made by the surface of a road with the horizontal is known as the angle of banking. Now see here what happening here. Okay, we'll draw here the diagram. See here. Okay, this is normal reaction n. This is n cos theta, n sin theta. See, n sin theta, f cos theta. Sorry, n cos theta, and here n sin theta. Okay, these both are, this is force f cos theta and f sin theta. This f cos theta and n sin theta provides the necessary centripetal force, and this is balanced by the two forces. One is f cos theta and other is f sin theta and other is mg. Weight, downward weight is there. Okay, then dividing both the equation, we get the equation mu square upon r, v square is equal to rg into bracket mu s plus tan theta upon 1 minus mu s tan theta. Okay, then theta is tan inverse of v square upon rg. Okay, we'll stop here.